Imagine your morning routine. The first force that pushes you out of the bed is a wish for hot, tasty aroma drink. You put on a kettle, open the kitchen door, and see tea and coffee bags. Do not tell me that you're not gonna be lost under such pressure. Okay, for example, some of you already know. Today is a tea day. But there is another huge problem. Which one from all the diversity of tea flavors to choose? In this case, you need to make a decision. You can tell me that this decision or the absence of it will not change anything in your life. And yeah, probably it is not going to ruin your career or relationships. But do you fully understand how many of the small daily decisions we are making during our lives? According to different research, an average adult makes 35,000 decisions every day. Can you imagine? So, if people's life fully consists of decisions, isn't it the aim of the person to at least not be afraid of them? To provide you an example of a person who is scared of making decisions, I will describe my life a year and a half ago. It can be named with a single word: hard. The war, moving to a new country, applying for a new school. After all this stuff, I was burned out. And as a 15-year-old girl with so much life experience, I decided that the cause of all these problems is decision making. So, if I stop making decisions, my life will be easier. For a year, what I was doing was procrastinating and passing my decisions on my parents, friends, and classmates' shoulders. Even the simplest ones. I was asking my mom daily what I needed to wear and which subject did I need to do first. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if after another couple of months of such lifestyle, I had told her, "Oh, Mom, maybe you can decide who I need to date." Did I feel happier after such indecisiveness? Not really. Actually, it was only worse. Not only my problems were not solved, but I completely lost control of my life, and my self-esteem was even lower than before. But after a conversation with my psychologist, I made up my mind and realized that my mental state is bad to a large extent because of indecisiveness. Of course, the path of this comprehension wasn't as easy as it can firstly seem. I had a long stage of refusal. I couldn't realize that indecisiveness can be such an important problem. But when I finally got it, the question, what to do next, appeared. What are you doing for making decisions? And do you do anything at all? If you know some methods for it, you could return to the past and give me an advice. Because back then, I was completely lost. I couldn't even think about decisions and their responsibilities. But then, after some research, developing my method, and really much practice, my indecisiveness started going away. So, what was my solution? Now, I will provide 3 steps that help me not to be scared of making decisions and sometimes even enjoy it. Yeah, you can start writing. The first step is called self-reflection. The main aim of it is to realize that you have a single decision to make and figure out all the options from which you can choose. For example, choosing tea or coffee in the morning is a decision, and I will make it. In this step, I recommend to take into account all, even the least possible opportunities. And remember, to do nothing is also a choice that you're responsible for. The second step is comparison. You need to write down all your options and start noting advantages and disadvantages of them. But do not count pros and cons while you're writing, because sometimes our brain tends to equalize things subconsciously. Moreover, you can ask somebody to read through your notes. In my case, it was helpful to ensure that my arguments are not as stupid as I had thought before. Yeah, that's me, standing in the supermarket, choosing which chocolate bar to pick. By the way, if you're interested, I chose Bounty. Yeah, I know it looks a little bit weird, but I wanted to show that this method works for all types of decisions, both hard and easier ones. And of course, you can use your phone or make a list in your head instead of paper. The last but not least step is action. Ask yourself, how can this decision help me? What are my next steps? And are there some other issues to be solved? But the main idea of it is action. To do something, to breathe life into a chosen idea. You can make decisions immediately, or firstly try something, refer to it. For instance, if you're in two minds about your future university, try to talk with students or teachers there. Visit the university, or ask your question on their webpage. Do not be scared to act, because every decision leads to your aim. And remember, to do something is better than to do nothing at all and regret it later. The best way to practice action part is making as many daily decisions consciously as you can. Do not be afraid of them. Follow these 3 steps and it will help you to be more decisive. And decisiveness is not only going to improve your decision making, but also it is proven that it makes people happier. According to the research completed by University of Defense in Belgrade, people who are more confident in their decision making and action-oriented are more successful in achieving their goals, have better academic performance and general well-being. So, my last question for you. Do you want to be afraid of every single decision, hesitate, and as a result have no chance of success? If your answer is yes, delete everything that I said before from your mind and turn off this video. But if your answer is no, change your attitude about decisions and try to fight your indecisiveness every single day. Remember, you can do it. Good luck with that.